offense on North.
When it's snowing outside in February, there's no place else to be than a warm high school gym on a Friday night. Hi everyone, I'm Stu Hoffensberger. With me, the guru, Mike Martin. We've got a Fox River Valley Conference matchup for you tonight. It's the Red Wings of Sheboygan South hosting the Green Bay Preble Hornets. And Marty, two teams that are in the lower division of the conference, but both at times have played well.
They have. South has not been playing well of late. I was talking with Coach Mike Whittaker of Preble, and he said, except for one game when they played at Manitowoc, they've been in every game. And and if they've been ahead at halftime, they've been really good, 7 out of 8. So Preble's probably been playing a little better. South at home, though, gives them the advantage.
South relied and got good scoring from Scott Murphy all season long, but the one thing we really haven't seen this year is the outside threat. They just haven't been able to hit it from outside the arc.
I talked with Dan Koopman before the game, and he said that was one thing he didn't anticipate coming into this season, and he's been a little miffed by it all. And it's really tough because Murphy's such a good inside presence. You hate to have him outside shooting. You want to get him down inside. But if they have Harry and Murphy on the floor at the same time, they could maybe do a little bit of that. But you're right, South has struggled with their outside shooting.
Coaches, I think at this time of the year, if you're not in first place, are looking for reasons and things to motivate their team. I would guess for South a chance to finish 500 and get some momentum for the tournament.
Exactly. That's basically what you're looking at now. Get the 500 not only on the season, but also in conference play, maybe edge up, finish in the top half, and build a little momentum. Dan thinks they might be able to be a 4th seed, possibly get a home game, which would be a real benny for them because they played reasonably well at home.
Big key, though, at this time of the year is to start winning and then keep it going.
Well, you want to build the momentum, and then once you get in the tournament, you have to keep winning because one and out, and one loss and you're out.
Well, we'll see if South can start building that momentum tonight. We'll be back with the opening tip-off right after this.
From estate planning, losing sleep over a traffic offense, depressed by the prospect of divorce, feeling anxiety from the purchase of a new home. Finally, there's something that can relieve all of these symptoms. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler. Since 1945, our experienced attorneys have been solving these and other legal problems for the people of Sheboygan County. Let their experience provide real relief to your legal problems. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Labs and meth lab waste can be found anywhere. The people who manufacture methamphetamine aren't chemists, and it's a very dangerous process. It's toxic, it's poisonous, it's flammable, it's explosive. What we as citizens can do in our community to stop the flow of methamphetamine is educate ourselves in what's going on, to be aware of what's happening in our neighborhoods, and report suspicious activity to the police department.
There is strength in our numbers. Our call is to action, to practice what we preach. Be there to care. Our passion is compassion. We're only human, but together we're humane. Our letters stand for taking a stand, for taking the lead, for filling the need. The American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Be part of our heart.
And we're back at South High School where the starting lineups are being announced to this crowd here tonight. A little sparse, Marty, but maybe the snow keeping a few people away. For Green Bay Preble, who enters the game with a 3-9 record in the Fox River Valley Conference. They're 7-11 overall and coached by Mike Whittaker. He'll start number 13, Josh Ryan, a 6'2" senior. Number 21 is Ryan Guzinato. Guzinato is a 5'9" junior. Wearing number 35, Evan Guay. He's a 6'2" senior. 51 is Tim Vandenhoevel, a 6'4" junior. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 53, Steve Marcel. He's a 6'5" junior. For Sheboygan South, they're coached by Dan Koopman. The Red Wings 5-7 on the year, 8-10 overall. Tim Stubbe, number 3, a 5'8" junior, will start. Eric Dunneval, number 5, a 5'11" junior. It's Will Hartman, number 25, a 5'10" junior. Scott Murphy, the lone senior starter, he's 6'5" and wears number 43. And rounding out the starting lineup for South, number 51, another junior, 6'7" B.J. Harry.
B.J. Harry had a good game at Whitefish Bay the other night. Unfortunately, South built up a nice lead, but couldn't hold it and wound up losing the game. But he and Murphy proved to be a good inside combination for the Red Wings.
Preble will control the opening tip. This will be Guzinato trying to get the Preble attack started. Evan Guay goes over the top and throws it away.
Not a very heads-up pass there.
12 seconds in and our first turnover. By the way, thanks for the Diet Pepsi.
You're welcome. Come around more often, I might buy you another one.
I've been away a while, but it's good to be back. This is Donable on the drive, and he's fouled. Good job at drawing the foul. It's Marcel's first personal for Preble. Congratulations to the Sheboygan North girls. They finished a spectacular season, the best in school history, with a victory. They're 19-1 on the year, Marty. What a run.
They got an excellent team, and they're young, too.
Unbeaten in conference play this year. Donneville hits the first free throw.
Well, by the time people watch this game, they'll know how North turned out at Green Bay East, but they're looking for win number 34 in a row and a second consecutive perfect record in conference.
South, the first points of the night as Donneville converts both free throws, and here's Guzinato for Preble. Guay, pull up 10-footer, had to change his trajectory. Guzinato offensive board, and Harry finally pulls it down for South. Both Stubbe and Donneville had looks there, Marty, and chose not to take them.
Well, Stubbe had a look at Hartman on the fast break, but didn't risk the chance he passed.
Stubbe pull up 12-footer, hard off the rim, and the rebound controlled by Preble, and then Harry is called over the back.
Stubbe made a real nice move there, you know, trying to get a couple feet in. He still had a wide open jumper, but just couldn't put it down. And those are the kind of things we talked about at the beginning, Stu, you know, just hitting those open jump shots.
Hey, I'm looking at Marcel. He's got one of the better bodies in the league this year.
He's going to be tough for Murphy to handle simply because of his bulk.
And he's only a junior. Guzinato pass inside. Another drop, bounce pass, and converting is Vandenhoevel. I'm not going to write that whole name down.
No. I was going to say every time Guzinato tries to go off on the dribble, I think he carries the ball.
Preble like showing some pressure and a turnover. Murphy with the double dribble.
I didn't see the game, Stu, but I read the article, and South had built up that big lead at Whitefish Bay, and when they put the pressure on, that's what when the lead dissipated, and South wound up losing it.
The game was Tuesday night. Guay fadeaway, hit nothing. Another Preble offensive board. And getting the roll on the drive is Josh Ryan. On the double team, Guzinato knocks away the pass. Guay fouled, and they're going to count it, Marty?
Nope. I'm going to say it's out on the floor. I think that was on Hartman.
That will be his.
Nope, it's on Murphy.
Murphy is first. Preble with the inbound. Guay again. He'll take it to the middle. Split the defenders. Throws up a prayer and apparently answered with a foul. Is that Harry that time?
I can't see his fingers. No, this time it's going to be on Will to throw Hartman.
His first personal and 3 quick team fouls now on South, and Guay will get free throws for Preble.
It sounded hard. I could hear the rim in my headset.
But it went in.
Yeah, but it went in is right. Another one.
They must have tightened those rims up a notch, Marty. 6-2 Preble, 5:46 to go, first quarter. Because it's sort of just a little token pressure, then they try to put the choker on you right at half court. This is Donovan out front.
Murphy double teamed at the high post.
Harry inside, bank shot short.
Oh, there's a big time travel by Guay, not called.
Josh Ryan. Baseline, Vandenheuvel has his pass knocked back out of bounds by B.J. Harry.
So you look at those Preble inside guys, too. They got a little more bulk to them, and that could cause problems.
Way fade away, no good. Ball was pinballed around before South controls. Hartman back to Donovan. South being patient on most trips down the floor. Murphy from 17 rolls it off the front of the rim. Hartman off his shoulder with the offensive board on the drive, loses it, falls off his head and out of bounds to Preble.
Now, Will made a nice move inside, but just lost the ball on the way up.
Ibisevic will come in for South, replacing Harry. Also checking in for Preble is number 41, Mitchell Lind. Lind also a sophomore.
Well, that was the other guy you got when you went over to the table.
It was worth the walk, Marty.
Really, it's about time you do it too. Usually I'm the guy that does that.
I was trying to wait you out. Turnover again for Preble, so South will bring it the other way. Midway through the first quarter, it's 6-2. Preble leading South. Donovan with the basketball. Oh, Murphy wide open, but the ball's knocked away by Ryan. He'll get called for a foul, his first.
Good look inside, but and Ryan, if he'd have been just a little quicker, would have intercepted that pass.
Donovan traveled there.
I was watching him in warm-ups too, and every time he took his jump shot, he shuffled his feet first. Not that time, though.
For 3, no good. Guzinato controls the board for Preble. The sophomore way outside, off the rim, no good. Preble fighting hard inside, and Guay is going to be called for fighting a little too hard.
Well, Donovan got inside position, and he can really get up there.
South scored a pair of free throws in the first minute, has yet to have a field goal.
That's good work.
Nice pass to Ibisevic from Murphy. Yeah, I just needed to talk about it, Marty.
Well, key things too was they got the ball in the middle of the floor, and Murphy's nifty with his passing and his scoring, and you get him the ball at the high post, good things are going to happen.
That was Rentmeester who's in the game for Preble. Marty, I don't think I've seen a season where there's so many guys under 5'10" in the league. It's been a while. Have to go back to your era.
Were you, was that you and me that worked the West game here?
Yeah.
West didn't have a guy, I think, over 6'2". And, you know, if there was maybe one guy. That was a game where they just kept funneling it inside to Murphy. He had over 30 points. But you're right, it's a short league.
Lind again with the long bomb, and Ibisevic controls for South. By the way, he was called for the foul before as well. That was his first personal. Adam Koenig. Now Ibisevic on the baseline. Goes out to Stubbe.
A good pass fake by Stubbe.
Donovan inside. Good ball movement by the Red Wings. That's a bad call.
Well, I think at some point, you know, the way South moves the ball around, they're going to have open looks from the outside. You're going to have to hit a couple of those. And once you do that, then when you get the ball, you can shot fake and drive it inside.
I'd love to see a replay on that again, because I'm going to guarantee you Ibisevic was out of the lane when he made that pass. He dropped back, and the guy just happened to catch him in there.
Even if he was a step in, that still isn't much. And Admir's going to get called for a push on the back.
That'll be his second personal. Rentmeester.
Well, like the guy that you originally went in to check on, Saxton, he's in the ball game now too, another sophomore.
And he has got the thinnest legs in the Fox River Valley Conference.
No, he doesn't. The guy for South on the JVs, Jamal Johnson.
Okay, I'm talking varsity now.
Okay, all right.
Come on, he's even got added support there to be able to hold up that left leg. Also in the game, 45, Josh Zill. His dad is Jim Zill, who played at Sheboygan North and UW Green Bay. Stubbe hits the long bomb outside and gives South a lead.
To see a little more of that.
Preble tried to answer with a three, no good, and here come the Red Wings.
Well, South has pretty much owned the boards so far.
And a charging foul called against Koenig.
Yeah, a little out of control. Bad thing about that, Stu, that's team foul number 6 on the Red Wings. And we're not even out of the first quarter.
I played with Josh Zill's dad, Jimmy Zill, and as I was mentioning to you before the game, it's got to be a little tough to be 6'6" and your dad's still a half foot taller than you are.
And Jim Zill is here. Maybe Bryant can get a shot of him. We got problems this year, Stu, because Brian in years past could always hear us talking, and he could focus on things that we talk about, and he can't do that anymore.
Van Hoovel's shot rejected by Harry. Stubbe will get it to Shane.
Whoops.
The ball's off a Preble defender. Hartman comes back for South, and Saxton goes back to the bench. That is a young-looking kid.
Yeah, he is. I told you that in warm-ups. He looks like an 8th grader.
Teller into the game for South. This is Teller, double teamed on the baseline, kicks it out to Stubbe. He'll take the long three, off the bracket, no good. Zill with the rebound for Preble. Gazanato to Zill. Ooh, that was a risky pass, and Hartman couldn't quite get there in time, though, and picks up his second personal.
And Preble's in the bonus already. Well, if they hit their free throws tonight, they had a good shot of winning a ball game. Although we're only in the first quarter, I guess I shouldn't be so negative.
It's been a low-scoring first quarter, 42.3 seconds left, and it's a 7-6 South lead.
Koenig and Hempsing are going to come in for the Red Wings.
See the South cheerleading team. They've had a pretty good year in competition, Marty. This is what kind of research I've been doing while I've been away. They
Well, so you better do something before come back here empty-handed.
Now, I know if I'm going to err on this, it's going to be in a good way, but I do believe they finished runner-up in like a state competition at UW Oshkosh. So congratulations to the South cheerleaders.
Yeah, congratulations.
Don't get so excited, Marty. Jeepers.
Oh, no.
Cousinado with a steal, bounce pass, and an easy 2 for Vandenheuvel. He's got 4. 27 seconds left. Hemsing loses the ball, and it'll be Preble's basketball. So, a couple of badly timed turnovers by the Red Wings here late in the first quarter. Guay gives to Cousinado. Looks for the lob pass. They used to run a lot of that for a guy named Wayne Kreklow at Neenah. Same play. Pull up. No good by Ryan, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. A low-scoring one. Green Bay Preble leads South 8-7.
Imagine if everybody could live in peace. Imagine if people helped each other. Imagine if there were no bombs. I hope someday you'll join us. Imagine if there was human rights for everyone.
Exercise your emotions. Attend a live orchestra concert. Go to findaconcert.com.
There's Jimmy Zill.
Big Jim.
Jimmy led us to the sectionals.
It wasn't you.
Notice I didn't say I did. I was the leading scorer on the team that year, though. Jimmy led us. He had a great year and ended up turning that into a scholarship at UW Green Bay. South, a couple of quick looks at the basket here to start the second quarter, but they can't convert, and Green Bay Preble will take it the other way. Anyway, it's good to see Jimmy. Whoa, Guay just got away with a big push-off. Cousinado right corner, netted it for 2.
I was going to say, Jim usually stops over to say hi to you. At least when we're at North, it seemed like he's always done that. Must be mad at you this year.
No, not at all. Probably doesn't recognize you with all the gray hair now, Marty.
That could be.
Here he drives inside and scores.
I didn't mention this at the beginning, Stu, but our officials tonight are Andy Hansen and Scott Staus. Andy, a longtime teacher and coach out at Howard's Grove.
Vandenheuvel was fouled on the drive. It goes against Stubbe, his first, and Preble now in the bonus.
Got that old 4-color pen you gave me years and years ago. Still works.
Nothing but quality, Marty.
That's what happens when you don't use it for a couple seasons. Thing will last forever.
Vandenheuvel hits 1 of 2 free throws, leading all scorers with 5, and it's a 2-point Preble lead. Just underway, second quarter. Stu Hoffensperger here along with the guru, Mike Martin. Donovan for 3, no good. Long rebound, kept alive by Murphy. Cousinado with the ball for Preble. Traveled twice, no call. And then an easy shot inside for Marcel using that big body.
Well, South calls a timeout after that. What Cousinado does well is he can handle it quite well. I've questioned him a couple times, if he's carrying it or not. I didn't think he carried it the last time, but he can make the penetration in the dish.
And, you know, not to dwell too long on some stories from the 70s. Actually, this would be a story from the 60s, but I think I played some grade school ball against his dad.
Well, you mentioned that before we went on. You thought that Guzinato was a familiar name to you. And
he's a big gun over at St. Bernard's.
Really?
In Green Bay. I'm sure everybody here in Sheboygan watching is real interested to know that.
Well, you know, and you think back when we were in grade school, I mean, you had all these different grade school teams, all these different parishes and stuff, and, you know, the way times are, I mean, even here in Sheboygan, you know, you had like 4 or 5 different Catholic grade schools all fielding a basketball team. Now you're down to, I think, 2. Well, maybe 3. St. Dominic's has one also.
Murphy push, no call. Kicks it out, Dunnable for 3. Hard off the rim. Offensive board. Here he was mugged, no call.
He brought the ball behind his head a little bit, and then it was Ryan knocked it away.
Guzinato with a charge. I'll tell you what was nice to see there, Marty. Harry got hammered on this end of the floor, and he was down there as the last line of defense on that drive, other side of the floor.
Even though he's a big guy, he's got good coordination, Stu, you know, and he runs quite well.
You would guess that one of the things that Dan Koopman's got to be excited about is the fact that you look at their roster and there's only 3 seniors on the entire roster.
Oh, for sure. Unfortunately, 2 of them are big guys, Misovic and Murphy, but he's got a couple of nice players coming up from the JV squad. Speaking of JVs, South defeated Preble tonight, 55-34.
Another long miss on a 3-pointer. Guzinato with the ball again.
Chris Vandervoort, the coach for the JVs, he's a former Chilton athlete.
Lob inside, and Marcel, it's about as easy as it gets.
Yeah, somebody lost an assignment.
4 points for Marcel, and Preble with their biggest lead of the game at 15-9.
He is, and I think that's the case where Admir saw the ball coming, and he didn't come and meet the pass well enough. He comes to meet it, he's going to get fouled.
South's going to take a full timeout. 5:29 to go in the half. They trail by 6.
How much do I need to save for her education?
How much credit card debt is too much?
No matter who you are, making informed decisions about what to do with your money will help build a more stable financial future for you and your family.
Take charge of your financial future. Visit our website at federalreserveeducation.org or call us toll-free. There's a lot to learn about money.
You see a shot of some of the Red Wing crowd here tonight.
The Red Wing faithful. Well, very slow start for the Red Wings tonight. Only 9 points and 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It's less than a point a minute, Marty.
That's not a good thing.
10.5 minutes of play, 9 points.
They've been very hard on their 3-point attempts.
Green Bay Preble with the basketball. Out front, Vandenheuvel.
Donovan with a good, looked like he had a 2-hand shiver on the back.
Well, they call it a travel.
Yeah, and Andy Hansen, I think, missed that one.
Shane comes back into the Red Wing lineup.
Of course, maybe we missed it. We're way down at the other end of the floor.
What do you mean we?
Hey, you too. You're part of this team.
I call it a travel. Stubbe out front. Shane in the corner will drive the baseline, and his pass stolen.
A good anticipation made by Vandenheuvel.
Get a feeling Preble may have scouted these guys. Fadeaway jumper, and hitting the 3 ball is Vandenheuvel.
8 points tonight.
Hey, I've got him for that as well.
Well, we agree on something.
That was the first 3-ball of the night for Preble. On the drive, Koenig no good, and then a jump ball called.
Marcel stood his ground, and he waited on the pump fake by Adam Koenig, and he went up and blocked the shot. It was actually a very nice defensive play.
Murphy, quick lob, and we got to get him some more touches, Marty.
Oh, exactly. That's old Johnson Ellis play.
It's his first 2 of the night. I can't remember him shooting more than one other time.
He missed about a 12-footer just by the free throw line. That was the only other shot I remember.
Got a little candy out there on the floor, Marty.
I'm not hungry yet.
You like the green spree? Just wondering if somebody should get that.
I got her on it.
In a short timeout.
From the award-winning cheerleading squad.
I think Preble called a timeout there. Be a 30-second. We'll keep it right here. 18-11.
Hey, TV8's kind of getting short on their basketball schedule.
I only see one more game on the schedule.
Yeah, should be you and Chris. Manitowoc is going to visit South next week.
Manitowoc at South. It's a Thursday night ball game.
Yeah, why do you think they do that?
Probably because the girls' tournaments are being played.
Yeah, but you know the girls in their final conference game also played on a Thursday instead of a Friday, which they normally would play on. I was thinking maybe because of the start of the tournament on Tuesday, give them an extra day. Maybe.
For the non-Division I schools, that would be a good answer. Stubbe tried to give it back to Visevic, and another
Teal
South turnover. That was Rentmeester that came out of there with the steal.
Oh, one thing that Preble certainly is doing here tonight is playing excellent defense. They're just all over the floor.
Zill back in the game. Rentmeester out front. Into the body, Marcel. He gives to Zill, no good. Loose ball, wild scramble. Shane saved it, and it's still Preble ball. You normally don't really want to see that save under the opponent's basket, do you?
Well, if it's off of you, it's an automatic reaction to go after it. It was hot and heavy under the basket, I know that.
Marcel's shot, no good. Guay was blocked after the offensive board. Marcel's got it back. Whoa.
Guay got a good push on Hartman.
He's using his hands and arms like you can't believe it's at least 2 or 3 times. Rentmeester the bomb, and he hit it.
Well, they've got 2 threes this quarter, Stu, and those have been huge. Up to a 10-point lead now. And another timeout, the 3rd timeout of the quarter for South.
Well, you don't want the game to get out of hand, especially when your offense is
not clicking.
Cold. Cold would be the word.
Yeah, that's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 baskets only for South. You mentioned Donovan early on, hitting those 2 free throws within the first minute of action. And that's just not enough offense.
3:05 remaining in the half.
8 baskets for Preble. And they've hit 3 out of 4 free throws. South still hasn't found a good answer against this zone defense.
The only way they're going to get them out of that zone is
start hitting a couple
bombs. They've got the biggest man on the floor playing the top of this zone too. They're going to call Marcel for a hold.
I'm not sure who.
I think that's who it's on. Scoreboard guy's a little slow tonight. Come on, scoreboard guy, get it up there. We got blocked out on that call. Stubbe will bring it in for South. Murphy works his way in and scores.
And foul. Well, get 3 the old-fashioned way.
And Marcel.
They've got him down for 2, Stu, so I think it was on somebody else the time before.
Maybe they finally got Gway. Or got him again.
Somebody with a 3, because they had a number 3 up there for a little bit.
So I'm going to give it to Gway. Give it a Gway. Murphy trying to complete the 3-point play. It would cut the lead to 7. And rolls it in. 5 for Murphy.
Nice soft touch.
2:53 to go, first half. Preble leading, they have the basketball. Wow, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a fast second half because nobody's going to have timeouts left.
That's the 5th timeout of the quarter. And we still got almost 3 minutes left, so that's like 1 a minute.
Wow, wow, wow.
So what have you been doing with yourself since you haven't been at TV8 basketball games?
Working too hard, not having enough fun, Marty.
Well, you're taking care of that all in one night.
Diet Pepsi and doing play-by-play.
And you didn't have to pay for it.
That's why it tastes so good. South knocks the ball loose. Whoa! They got the ball. Murphy rolls it in. He's got 7.
You know, he looked like he wanted to pass it to his teammate, but he stuck with it and kept it. He made the right choice.
Tell you what, the guys at the scorers table woke up on that one.
Especially the Preble scorer. He was the one that almost got run over.
Teller gets called for the foul. It's a 9th team foul, so after this, Preble shoots 2 the rest of the way.
One thing I will say is South got him in the bonus, had 7 fouls at the end of the first quarter, and they're only up to 9. It's a pretty good turnaround in the fouling department.
First free throw by Vandenheuvel's good.
The old left-hander.
Chance to go double digits here in the first half. 10 points, and it's back to a 7-point Hornet lead. Murphy will try the 3 and notch it.
Outside the line.
Just keep giving him the ball, Marty. Just keep giving him the ball. 10 points for Murphy. He scored the last 10 South points.
Well, South's starting to scramble a little bit on defense. That's good to see.
I guarantee if he's not 4 for 4, he's 4 for 5.
He missed a jump shot just outside the free throw line in the first quarter, I believe it was.
All right, he's 4 for 5. Oh, I thought that hit it South. Off South and then off Preble, but no, it'll be Preble's ball. Hartman back. No, not Hartman. Koenig. Hartman out.
Yeah, that's a good substitution too. Hartman with 2 fouls. You don't want to have him pick up his 3rd this half.
Bisevic's going to come out too.
Yep.
Teller back. Teller is listed at 6'2". No way. He's got to be taller than that, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's grown this year.
He's pretty skinny. That would make him look taller. Whoop, there it is. Caught it in the front court. Couldn't hold his balance.
So South's moved within 4 and a chance to creep closer with 1:48 to play.
You know, sometimes when you turn up the defense, it translates into better offense.
Stubbe, hard off the bracket. Guzinato with an offensive board. Stubbe almost knocked it away. Went out of bounds.
Unfortunately, it doesn't always translate into made baskets.
Well, they must have had some Wheaties or something. They've been very strong on most of their outside misses so far.
Yeah. Now, doesn't it look like a carry to you?
Yep. Lob inside. Vandenheuvel scores.
And did a good job of not shuffling his feet on that.
He's got 12. Stubbe on the drive. His shot blocked and on the line.
Good call. Glenn caught it. His heel came down. Matter of fact, both heels came down. He was on the line.
Yep.
Good eyes by Andy Hansen on that.
That's a pretty wide stripe.
Pretty hard to miss.
All he has to touch is a little bit of it, and he's out of bounds. 1:13 to go. Couple more subs. Donovan back. Get Murphy the basketball. Get Murphy the basketball. Get Murphy the basketball.
Actually, a good play is shoot it right out to Koenig and then have Murphy come back for it.
Hemsing triggers the pass. Teller has the ball knocked loose and another South turnover. Vandenheuvel came up with the steal. Doesnato at the 1 minute mark drives into the double team and then around it. Rentmeester no good from outside, and are they going to get Guay this time? You bet.
Well, we'll be able to check and see if you were correct on that fall previously in the quarter, a little earlier. 51 with 2. Darn. Danny Teller knock home a couple free throws. South perfect from the line so far.
So you mean to tell me that Guay's only got 1 foul? And Teller hits the first of 2.
I'll tell you, those left-handers are on the money tonight.
Nice.
Very nice
arcing throw.
Yeah.
Teller with a pair of points, and it's 25-21 Preble. Rentmeester double teamed. This is Lind. Zill back to Lind. He has the ball stripped.
When you look out there, Stu, and you got Hemsing and Donovan and Teller and Koenig a little bit, you know, those guys are pretty quick. You can cover a lot of ground.
That was a jump ball, and the possession arrow in Preble's favor with 36.5 seconds left. Zill hits the jumper outside.
Rising up above the crowd for that one.
23 seconds to go. Hemsing to Donovan. 6-point Preble lead. Hemsing out front. Now Donovan at the 10-second mark. Koenig will drive. Crossover. Shot blocked by Zill. Koenig puts it back up. No good. Teller with the tip. And that's the end of the first half. Green Bay Preble leading Sheboygan South 27-21.
Many kids' activities today seem to leave out the activity part. New research tells us that just getting children to walk an extra 35 minutes a day could spare them the pain of thinning bones later in life. Encourage your kids to get up, get out, and get moving.
Hello. Hey, Grandma, how about another grape soda?
For more advice on how kids can build strong bones, visit AAOS.org, a public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
This is your nest egg. This is your nest egg when trouble strikes. There is no insurance against investment fraud. There is no insurance if you lose money in the stock market. But there is help if your broker goes out of business. One organization helps you get your securities investments back. The Securities Investor Protection Corporation. It's your nest egg.
computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
You know, we sing for millions of girls, but helping out in schools, that's the real deal, baby.
I know our love can multiply.
I'm the cute one, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever been backstage before?
'Cause you're the exit.
I think you'll find that gravity is key in what I do.
Once was one, but now we're two.
They didn't have it.
Oh. We're back at South High School where it was a relatively low-scoring first half. Preble leading 27-21.
Hey, Stu, not relatively, it was.
Okay, thanks, Marty, for correcting me on that one. Leading all scorers was Tim Vanden Heuvel of Green Bay. Probably had 12 points in the half, and then Scott Murphy came on strong in the second quarter for South. At one point, scoring 10 in a row for the Red Wings, and that's what he has at halftime, 10 points. There's only three other players that have scored more than 2 points in the first half. Marcel with 4, and who had the three-pointer? Rentmeester for Green Bay Preble, and then also Stubbe hit a three-pointer for Sheboygan South. Everybody else with a bucket. It adds up to a 27-21 Hornet lead.
I thought that when South turned up the defensive pressure in the second quarter and started to scramble a little more, it translated into a little better offense. And they still didn't shoot maybe as well as they would have liked, but they started to get the ball to Murphy, and like you mentioned, scored 10 points, 10 in a row as a matter of fact, and that certainly was a big boost. Now they just have to keep going.
And it could have been about a 2-point game. South had a couple of errors right there in the final minute that led to some easy Green Bay Preble baskets.
Yeah, and they had a number of turnovers in the first quarter too that certainly hurt their offense.
South goes with the same starting lineup that they came out with to start the game. Stubbe, Donovan, Hartman, B.J. Harry, and also Scott Murphy.
Whoa!
Murphy had to go high to save that one and did a nice job of it. Hartman will try to penetrate. His runner no good. Harry couldn't control the rebound, and it's out of bounds to Preble.
Well, not a good start on the offensive end for the Red Wings.
Way. Bank shot good.
You know, Stu, I never minded playing against guys that could jump really good because they go for the fakes. They're always looking to block the shot and get them up in the air. And
Donovan. Left corner, now he'll bring it back out front. Just underway, third quarter. Stu Hoffensperger along with Mike Martin from South High School. Donovan went through 3 defenders that time. His bank shot no good. Guzinato the other way for Preble. Way, left side, bring it back out front to Marcel. What are they calling?
Maybe they got Guay finally.
No, they got Ryan, his second.
They got to put that number up there a little longer on the scoreboard.
Who's Ryan, Marty?
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, you know, it's all of a sudden it's off. Of course, we'll be gawking at the scoreboard when we know it's gonna be on Guay because we want to see how many fouls he has.
Donovan, nice side, scores and is fouled.
Nice cut and a good pass.
First time Donovan scored since the pair of free throws in the opening minute of the ball game. We'll get another free throw here as the third foul called on Marcel. And a three-point play for Donovan. He has 5. 29-24.
Let's keep it going. Now, one bad omen for South, Stu, is talking to Mike Wittig before the game. He said that when they're leading at halftime, they've won 7 out of 8 games. Another excellent pass by the Guru.
Guzzinato's shot was rejected and almost landed Mike Martin's lap. And you passed it back. I can't believe it. I thought that was a shot going up, Marty.
Well, behind the backboard was kind of tough.
Way with a double pump. That didn't go. Harry changes Marcel's shot. Murphy in the scramble. Guzzinato knocked it out of bounds. It'll be South ball.
A good hustle by Guzzinato and Murphy. Preble still in that 1-3-1 zone, Stu, is that what you'd call it? Just looking at it in the first half, it looked like it almost might have been like a 3-2.
Yeah, I think it's 1-3-1. Stubbe from way outside, short this time. Vandenheuvel with the rebound for Preble. Guzzinato quickly ahead. Ryan, left corner. Fade away, Vandenheuvel, no good. Stubbe gets the board. Guzzinato always there challenging, though.
Yeah, he's looking to get the strip.
Stubbe drives, scores, and he's fouled.
Well, this might be at 35. No, 53.
That's 4 on Marcel.
Do you have him for 4?
Yeah, so does the scoreboard.
Yeah, no, I do.
Everybody's got 4s. And another timeout by Green Bay Preble. And it looks like that'll be a full timeout. We'll be back right after this. South within 3.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Yeah, she's 1, 2, 3, the 5th one down.
From the front here?
Yes.
That would be incorrect, sir. She's right near she's like the 3rd one from the other side. 2nd one, she got a...
Blonde?
Yeah, we're back on it.
A TV8 moment.
Oh, that's a classic, Marty. Stubbe's going to get a free throw here.
No, we weren't really looking at the cheerleaders, were we?
Well, you think you know one of them.
Well, you do know one of them. Actually, I do know one.
Stubbe with 6 tonight, and now South within 2. It's the closest they've been since it was 11-9 early in the 2nd quarter, and a foul called against the Red Wings.
Abby Kruschke is a cantor over at St. Dominic's. I know her. She's one of the cheerleaders.
DJ Harry picked up his 2nd.
We're looking for Barbara Mandrell's daughter.
You are correct, sir. And you're still looking. Guay, his shot hard off the rim. Another offensive board. Guay backs in, travels. No, jump ball.
Good call. It seems like Preble almost gets the ball out of bounds.
It's been here a lot. Did they forget to change the arrow that time? Oh, it was a foul before previously. Guzzinato will bring it in for the Hornets. His pass deflected. Here comes Dunable. Into the middle, and Hartman couldn't handle the pass. It goes back to Preble.
Yeah, a little bit too hard. A good penetration by Eric. Maybe would have been better served to pull up and take the short jumper.
4:58 remaining in the 3rd quarter. South has scored 6 unanswered. On a pair of old-fashioned 3-point plays, the bucket and the free throw. Guay hit the jumper from the left baseline.
He's got 4 points this quarter.
6 on the night. Preble back in front by 4, 31-27. Bisevic turns. Tried to bounce pass inside. Hartman is fouled. He'll get free throws. Tell you, Marty, it looks to me like that zone is just packed it back into the free throw line and lower. They're almost begging South to take a shot outside.
Yeah, Bobby Knight always says, you know, what you want to do is penetrate the gaps, but you're right, there's hardly any gaps to penetrate, you know, to draw the defense together. They're already there.
Hartman hit his first free throw. He'll get another one.
I don't know if I should say anything, Stu. South is 8 for 8. Don't tell anybody.
That wasn't a good idea.
Hartman's got this one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 9 for 9.
Hartman's first points of the night, and South back within 2.
Again.
31-29. South led late in the first quarter, 7-6, but they've trailed ever since. Way inside.
Got to get on the floor, boys.
Seconds. But no, they'll call a foul.
Well, when the ball's knocked out of the guy's hands, you know, and you're kind of scrambling around for it, you got to get down and get it.
Dana got whistled for the foul. It's his second, so Guay will get free throws. He is a scrapper. Rolled in the seconds. He's got 8 points, 6 in the quarter, and it's a 4-point lead at 33-29 for Preble. Murphy left corner. He'll get double teamed.
I think he stepped on the line. Are they going to get Preble for a foul? Guay.
This coach is not happy about it.
Let's see.
Yes,
only a second. So it wasn't on him.
No, we already figured out who it was.
Marcel?
Vandenhoel.
Get it down.
Stubbe for 3. South within a point. 9 for Stubbe. Way out front.
Oh, nice pass.
And an easy 2 for Vandenhoel, his first points of the second half.
Tyler Saxton with the great pass.
He's got Vandenhoel with 14 tonight. Donovan, right corner. Bisevic turns and looks, 15 feet out, gets it into Murphy. And he's fouled. Rentmeester going to get the call there. First foul on Rentmeester.
Murphy with a chance to get his point totals up to 12.
That's where you need the Bo Ryan offense. You got 2 guards that combined are less than 10 feet. Well, they're a little bit taller than that combined, but you know.
Well, you're right. You know, a guy like Donovan would take a guy like Saxton and just chew him up inside.
Murphy getting his first points of the second half. And now with 12 points for Scott, it's South within 1 at 35-34. Lind, Stubbe almost with the steal. No, I saw that differently.
No, he didn't follow him. I mean, it's oh well.
If anything, Guay forced the contact there.
Well, I think when he went down, it just looked bad.
And
get Murphy with a block.
No, I think he's 0 for 2 here in the last couple of seconds, that referee.
Murphy got a really tough call in the North-South game near the end of the game. And not that it cost South the game, but it certainly hurt their chances a lot. Was Murphy missed on some free throws and he fouled out. Guay having a nice quarter, Stu. 7 points so far and a foul. And he came up with a couple, one loose ball for sure.
7 points and a foul that he's actually been called for.
Yeah. Well, he had to have at least 3 in the first half that weren't called.
I think he's got a couple here in the last minute. He hit both free throws though, and he's got 10. Lead back to 3 for Preble. Stubbe, wide open look for 3. Hard off the rim. Murphy tracks down the board.
Good screen by Murphy to get Stubbe open on that first 3 attempt.
Donneville short. Koenig keeps it alive. Stubbe splits the defenders, gets it to Murphy. Gets the easy 2.
Lynn tried to draw the charge, but just couldn't keep up with the bigger Murphy.
Way with another takedown out front. Lind has it knocked away.
Oh, good hands by Danny Teller.
Ball went out of bounds. It'll stay here on the Preble end of the floor. Zilch checks back in for Preble. Guzinato will bring it in.
So still in a man-to-man. Stay on your feet.
Lind short on the shot. And Zill ties up Teller.
Well, it's got to be South's ball, finally.
Tell you what, Marty, I don't want to dwell too much on the Zill family here tonight, but Jimmy Zill was about a 6'6" junior at Sheboygan North and came back his senior year at about 6'9" or 6'10", and ended up showing up on the UW Green Bay campus as a 7-footer. I wouldn't be surprised to see his son come back next year 2 or 3 inches taller. Looks like he still may be a little bit, have a little bit more touring to do yet, a little more growth in him.
Well, I was going to say if there's anything to heredity, well, it's probably going to be the case.
Stubbe hits the long bomb. He's having a big quarter, 12 on the night, and we're in South in the lead at 39-37.
First time in a long time.
It's the biggest lead of the night.
Tied it because they led 2-0.
That would still make it their biggest lead of the night. Lind, turn jumper. We're going to call Murphy for the foul.
A little too much arm.
Third personal on Murphy. 1:15 to go in the quarter. I think Harry's going to come in for Murphy right now.
Probably a good move. Murphy and Koenig each with 3 fouls. Koenig still in the game. Steve Marcel has 4 fouls for Preble, pardon me.
Can't come in till the second free throw. Correct, Mr. Martin?
Yes.
This is Mitchell Lind. Vandenheuvel returns to the Preble lineup.
Whatever happened to socks? Geez, all those guys out there don't have socks on.
They got those little short ones. Offensive rebound for Preble, taken away by Stubbe.
Good hands by Tim.
Outside, long bomb won't go. That was Shane. Under a minute to play. This is Guay with the basketball. He'll drive, pull up 10-footer. Tried to bank it, no good. High up in the air was Teller for the rebound.
I don't know if it was just me, Stu, but when Gway had it, it just looked like he was going to shoot it no matter what. I mean, even before half court.
You recognize that look, Marty.
I know.
30 seconds left in the quarter.
And I never saw you play.
We're at 24. Preble content to sit in the zone, and South's going to be content to take the last shot. They've got a 1-point lead. 15 seconds.
This is a position I thought would have been a good spot to have Stubbe in at the end of the first quarter. Let's see if it makes a difference here in the third.
6 seconds, Stubbe with the pump fake twice. The shot off the rim, no good. Put back right before the buzzer, and it rolls off. Teller with the miss.
Well, we got two nice shots.
Sheboygan South with an 18-point third quarter, and they lead Preble 39-38.
Good job.
Look, it's a giraffe.
I don't see it.
The less art kids get, the more it shows. Are yours getting enough? Art. Ask for more. AmericansForTheArts.org.
Start hallucinating after 3 days. Start scratching yourself so bad that you'll develop scabs on your arms. Your teeth will fall out, your eyes will turn yellow. You'll develop liver problems, but you'll regret it. You'll end up in jail, you'll end up in rehab, or you'll end up dead. And there ain't nothing else to say about it.
See a little bit of the crowd here as they get ready for the fourth quarter. Sheboygan South clinging to a 39-38 lead. The Red Wings with an 18-point third quarter came all the way back from a 10-point deficit and now lead by 1.
Fine quarter of basketball for South, scoring those 18 points, and Stubbe really helping out with a couple of threes.
Ryan goes inside. Lynn broke loose and gets an easy 2 as we start the quarter. Preble back in front. Murphy had to go high for that pass. He's blocked, and the ball knocked away. It'll stay on the south end of the floor.
They made a nice recovery, but then had it tipped away. I believe that was Vandenheuvel who tipped it out of Murphy's hands. Otherwise, he might add an easy putback.
Stubbe, wide open look, short on the 3. Harry tried to go high. It's knocked out by Preble, though, and South keeps it. Team offensive rebound.
Mitchell Lind with a tap out of bounds, out of Murphy's hands. Pardon me, out of Harry's hands.
Donneville will set the South attack. Now gives away to Stubbe. Murphy turned 17-footer, notched it.
Oh, he's smooth. No hesitation that time. Spotted the open shot and rifled it right up there and in.
Murphy's first points didn't come till midway through the second quarter. He's now got 16 on the evening. Red Wings by 1. This is Gway with the ball for Preble. Ooh, somebody just got a little bit of a drop kick. One of the South cheerleaders from about 5 feet away.
Yeah, I think she took it in the hip.
Probably a good thing.
Exactly. She's hip.
To be square. Vandenheuvel gives way to Guzinato.
Oh, that's right. They can't see me shake my head.
Lynn.
Teller, I think.
All of a sudden, Lynn's really gotten aggressive looking for a shot.
Yeah, you're right there.
Teller his second foul.
Lynn had a 1-for-2 trip in the third quarter, sitting with 3 points on the night.
And rolls in the first of 2 free throws.
We were looking at the basketball Bible at halftime, and we looked up Preble, and there was Mitchell Lynn's name, or picture I should say, And on our original roster, he wasn't even on it. He's on the JV roster.
That's at least 3 times tonight that Preble has gotten an offensive rebound off a missed free throw on their end. That's why it would be an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
41 all, Preble with the basketball.
Is that a definition of redundant?
That would be. Ryan, left corner, brings it back out to Lind. His shot blocked by Teller, but Guzinato gets it back and then loses it out of bounds.
Well, that really wouldn't go as an offensive rebound when he recovered the block shot, would it? Or would it?
Sure, it's scored as a missed shot, and whoever gets the ball, it's a rebound.
So interesting little stat there. They even got another offensive rebound.
41-41, South trying to take back the lead. Donovan dribbles into the pressure and dribbles back out. Cross court. Stubbe's on the line.
In an ideal world, when I think it was Stubbe or Donovan got the ball in that other corner, to have Murphy on his side, and he could dump it down inside to him.
Less than 6 minutes to play. Guzinato. Ryan, pull up 15-footer, and it's good. Preble back in front. First time Ryan scored since the first quarter. He's got 4 points.
Yeah, you want to stay on your feet on defense.
What a Teller. Guzinato ran into a wall, and Danny Teller, he's still a little groggy, I think, as Stubbe notches the 3.
His third 3 of the half.
Guzinato falls to the floor, but got away the pass. Quay, 15-footer. High arch, no good. Oh, only Green on the boards that time, and it'll be a foul against South.
I thought it was a clean block.
Donovan, that'll be his first personal.
Barbara?
Should I answer it?
I don't know. That's up to you.
(44-43), Sheboygan South. They trailed by as many as 10 in the first half.
It's going to be interesting down the stretch, that's for sure.
Lynn ties the game, and now we'll have a chance to give Preble back the lead.
Looking for his 4th free throw made, 6 attempts.
45-44 Preble. Stubbe will bring it up for the Red Wings. Wide open, Shane.
Switching defenses now, Stu in a man-to-man.
Murphy, nice move.
Well, maybe that's why they were playing a zone most of the game, because they knew they couldn't handle Murphy inside.
18 for the big senior. Guzinato, 17-footer. Notches it. Seesaw. Stubbe from downtown. He has 18.
Boy, that one was from way out there.
And a traveling call against Preble.
Well, it's got a good offensive set here and build that 2-point lead up.
Stubbe's, every one of his scores has been a 3-point play in one way or another. He's got 5 threes, and then the other one he scored and was fouled and hit the free throw. So 6 sets of 3-point plays tonight, Mr. Martin.
That's pretty effective scoring.
Give and go. Stubbe on the drive. Couldn't get it to go. Quay comes away with the rebound for Preble. 4:09 to play. South by 2. Wide open look for Ryan, and he nailed the 3. Preble back in front. 7 points for Ryan. Murphy fouled on the drive.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, just when things were looking pretty good, all of a sudden Preble comes back and nails a 3-point basket. And they haven't had very many tonight, Stu. I think that's just their third.
Did you notice who the foul was on, Mr. Martin?
That's good. It's only got 3. Should have about 8.
Murphy with free throws.
I was watching him down on this end, Stu, not just Evan, but he was being guarded by or guarding Will Hartman, and those two guys were going at it. Hartman likes a little contact, weighs the same way, so those guys are having fun out there.
There you see the scoreboard up in the upper right-hand corner, 50-50.
Oh!
That's a first miss for South, isn't it, Marty? 1 for 2 trip for Murphy. He's got 19. We're tied at 50. Less than 4 minutes to play. Guzinato on the drive. Oh, they're going to call a reach-in. Come on.
Well, in that set there, Stu, Tim Vandenhoevel lost his shoe.
4 on Murphy.
That hurts.
Guzinato somehow rolls in that first free throw. Hit both. He's got 6. 2-point Preble lead, 52-50. Stubbe, triple teamed, gets it to Harry. Well, we thought about that one, Marty.
It's a good thing he only thought about it.
Murphy, Stubbe. Hartman, little 10-footer.
Good work. Stubbe with the real nice pass, and see if they can play defense here and stop Preble.
4 for Hartman, 52-52. Guzinato, 12-footer. No good. Murphy. Ugh. And then Hartman. No, Koenig pulled it away.
Pulled it away.
Hartman was on the other end looking for the pass.
He said, give me the ball, I'm hot.
South with a chance to go back in front. Outside for 3, Will Hartman. He's got 7. And a timeout by Green Bay Preble. 2:40 to play in this one, and South leads by 3.
Or a member of your family has been injured in an accident. You need tough, experienced trial lawyers fighting for your rights. There's no need to look outside Sheboygan County for legal representation, especially when you have tough, experienced trial lawyers right in your own community. Since 1945, the attorneys of Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Bassler have established a reputation for fighting hard and winning for accident victims and their families in Sheboygan County. Why take chances elsewhere? Call them and let them take on the big insurance companies for you and your family.
I was incorrect there. You see the South High cheering section and the cheerleaders.
Hartman hit a nice jump shot in the lane, Stu, and he just kind of he's running down. He's give me the ball, I'm hot, man. And they got him the ball outside the line and tickle the twines, as they say.
Gave South their biggest lead of the night.
Hartman coming up huge.
We'll be right back here next Thursday for Manitowoc and Sheboygan South in the conference finale.
1-3-1 zone being played by South, switching up the defense.
2.5 minutes to go. Oh, and Murphy with a takeaway, and he's fouled.
Good play by Scott Murphy.
Third foul on Tim Vandenhoevel. He's been quiet in the second half. Has just 1 basket after scoring 12 in the first half. And Murphy with a chance to add to the South lead. He'll get a bonus opportunity. I think he missed a spot, Marty.
Should I go get it?
Yeah, go get it.
Come on, Murph. Put in a couple free throws.
He has 19, looking to add to that individual total. Oh, and he got it to roll in.
Could you hear that one in your headset?
I still hear it. That one was softer, 57-52, 21 for Murphy. South leads by 5. Big possession for Preble. Dozenato goes to Guay. He's double teaming the corner. Back to Guay. He'll take the 3. In and out. Murphy with the board.
Timeout South. They're playing this 1-3-1, Stu, and they have the chaser is Hartman, and Hartman, as you know, is a really good football player, linebacker. It's good lateral movement, and he's able to get corner to corner on that offense, although Preble really hasn't gone to our side in front of us. I don't know why, but he seems to fight through screens well and gets up on that shooter, which makes a big difference, makes the zone very effective.
I used to hate being on the bottom of a 1-3-1, Marty.
Oh, that's a workers. Got work down there. When Chilton made their run through the state tournament, their primary defense was a 1-3-1, and they put Bob Woelfel on the baseline, and he was the chaser kind of guy. He's a little bit smaller than Hartman, maybe not quite as quick, but had that knack. He could really read and position himself well, so he didn't always have to run the full distance of the baseline to cover it.
2:03 to play.
And Jimmy Ronk was the point guard, about 6'1", would play the point on the defense, and he had long arms. You know, he's kind of like when Zill was playing on top of the zone for Preble. Just made it tough to pass it around.
Stubbe.
Oh, good play to take it back.
And the ball was tipped, and South controls. Harry in the corner gets it back to Stubbe. Koenig. And now Stubbe. I would imagine South's going to be looking for layups.
Yeah.
Or free throws.
Under a minute 40.
And gentlemen, hit your free throws. And Murphy's probably a guy you don't want to put on the line.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Wait, but the foul is for it.
It's got about 8.
You said that last time, so now it's 9. Big free throws for Murphy.
You know, actually, Stu, those may not have been fouls on Guay. That might have been him and Hartman having a good time.
Maybe you can ask him after the game.
Maybe.
Oh, in and out on the second. 1-for-2 trip Murphy. South by 6. It's a 2-possession game right now. Way out front. Marcel, short on the shot.
I think it went off of Hartman's fingertips.
1:20 to play. Lind is going to come back in for Preble. 58-52. South leads by 6. Dozenato to bring it in for Preble. Guay lost it out of bounds.
Murphy got a hand on it, and then Guay wasn't able to handle it.
Full court pressure now from Green Bay Preble.
Get it out of there, get it out of there.
He gets around the double team. He'll bring it into and a foul. Dozenato, his second. And it'll be a 10th team foul on Preble, which means 2 free throws for Stubbe.
I was watching Tim Stubbe as he walked to the line, and looked like he was favoring an ankle, and I know he had an ankle injury for a couple of weeks. You know, he's trying to come back from that. Let's hope he didn't re-injure it.
A little bit hard on the first free throw. This is a big one. It would make it a 3-possession game if he can notch it. Nothing but net on that second one. 7-point South lead. Stubbe with 19. Preble doesn't look in all that much of a hurry here, Marty.
No.
Guzinato out front. Way. Went right through Lynn's hands and out of bounds to South. Donovan will check back in for South. 1:01 to go. Still a lot of time, but South starting to look good here. 7-point lead in the ball.
Well, since South changed to a zone defense, Preble's had trouble being in sync on their offense.
Hartman did a nice job of handling that tough bounce pass.
He has good hands, and you know, once he gets it, it's going to be very difficult to strip it away from him. He's a very strong young man.
Talking about South being a young team, Preble with only 2 seniors on their roster tonight. They've had a couple of sophomores that have played, so 2 teams that figure to return a lot of experience next year.
And I know both coaches are hoping that translates into a few more wins.
Hartman hits the first of 2 free throws.
Eight points for Will Hartman, all in the second half.
And with those 2 free throws, South has scored more in this quarter than they scored in the entire first half.
Ouch.
22 points here in the fourth. They had 21 at halftime, and now it's a 9-point lead. Under a minute. Rentmeester for 3, no good. And a takeaway by Murphy. And a foul.
Looks like Ryan's going to get tagged with that one, Stu.
You know what? It was Ryan that got that foul in the first half. That's his 5th.
Well, I'm way off. I only got it for 3. But you're right.
So Josh Ryan has fouled out. He finishes with 7. 45.5 seconds, and it looks like Sheboygan South's going to end their losing streak and move to within 1 game of 500, both in conference and season play.
Well, they got a tough game next week. Manitowoc, very nice ball club. Eric Migao, we were talking about him, you know, possibly being in a first-team all-conference selection. He's a good leader, and this Nick Boley, big center inside, is going to be tough for Murphy to handle. So they'll have their work cut out for him next Thursday.
Murphy good on the first of 2 free throw attempts. South has shot
a bunch.
12 free throws here in the fourth quarter. Murphy now at 24, 63-52. Guzinato up and fires and banks it in. He didn't call it, doesn't count. And Rentmeester with a foul. 9 points for Guzinato.
Well, in a situation like this, Chris Wright says you always want to extend the game, and the way you do that, of course, is fall right away, hope that the other team misses, and you can get the ball back and score some baskets. South has been very good at the line so far.
Stubbe missed his first. Got the second. Stubbe with 20. 9-point lead, 35 seconds. Three-pointer Rentmeester. And a timeout, 64-58, 23 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's still a 2-possession game only.
Rentmeester with 2 threes tonight.
Well, South needs to get it in bounds and then hope to hit their free throws. I was checking, they were 11 out of 11 through 3 quarters, Stu, and they haven't been nearly as successful here in the 4th quarter.
A little body passing going on in the stands here, Marty.
Get Mr. Schrank. 10 out of 14 in the 4th quarter. Yeah, that would make them 21 for 25. That's pretty doggone good.
It would be 84%, my friend.
That's pretty doggone good.
That'd be 88%. No, 84. I was right 84. The first time. Never doubt yourself. Remember that, kids. Never doubt yourself.
Yeah, really. There's Mr. Stubbe.
23.2 seconds to go. That's what separates South from their 6th win in Fox River Valley Conference play. Pretty important to get this one in, Marty.
They're double teaming Stubbe, and he still got it.
Stubbe driving through everybody. There you go, clears it. And there's a lot of chasing. Oh, Murphy was open, wide open underneath.
Well, Tom Grams would have a drill, you know, practicing situations like this, and they play hot potato. You know, not let them catch up to the ball. You know, in that case, not that Koenig needed to throw it inside to Murphy, but he had a player open on the right wing that he could have got it to and could have kept the clock running.
Somebody fouled out. Was it Evan Guay? Yep, it was. He got his 5th. Justice is served.
There goes Hartman's playmate.
So Koenig at the line with free throws, and South has shot a bunch of them here in the quarter.
This is going to be 15 and 16.
And 15 rolls off. Koenig trying to crack the scoring column, and does. 65-58, and that was big. Takes 3 possessions now for Preble. Under 14 seconds. Lind for 3, no good. Stubbe with a rebound. Donovan, and he's fouled with 6.4 seconds to go. What the record is for most free throws in one quarter, Marty.
I'm sure it's a heck of a lot more than 18.
18, it would be a 72 pace over 4 quarters. That's a lot of free throws.
Oh, really?
Donovan missed the first. He's got 5 points tonight. And it's his 6th 8-point game. Long pass. Had to be saved in bounds, and that's going to be the ball game. So Sheboygan South, with a gutsy comeback in the second half, is victorious over Green Bay Preble. The final score, South 66, Preble 58. We'll be back with some interviews and final scoring numbers.
Not long ago, Albert couldn't take long walks. He was diagnosed with a bad heart. After considering all the treatment options, his heart specialist recommended a pacemaker instead of putting him to sleep. Get the facts about animal research.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
What does being involved really mean? Is it making grilled cheese sandwiches for a sleepover? Staying for the curtain call at the talent show? Or learning the names of their favorite bands? Believe it or not, right now, there are parents just like you out there talking about things like this. From school to home, from friends to futures. And we'd like you to be a part of it. National PTA. Every child, one voice.
Because he was diagnosed with cancer as a baby. Because she was told she would not live to be 9. Because she should have a chance to grow up. Each year, thousands of children learn they have cancer or another deadly disease. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital needs your help to research cures and treat these children, regardless of their parents' ability to pay, because they deserve to dream. Call now to learn more about St. Jude's life-saving work.
And we're back at South High School, where tonight Sheboygan South, with a big 27-point fourth quarter, comes back to beat Green Bay Preble, the final 66-58. Standing by with the 2 leading scorers in tonight's ball game is Mike Martin. Marty?
Joining me is Scott Murphy and Tim Stubbe. And Tim, we'll start with you. Guys looked dead in the water in the first half, scoring only 21 points.
Yeah, first half we got out-hustled, and Coach Koopman told us second half that it was really short and sweet that we're getting out-hustled, and if we want to win, we're going to have to hustle out there, and that's what we did the second half.
Now, one of the things I thought you did in the first half that maybe helped you going into the second half was you seemed to scramble a little more on defense.
Yeah, we went to, late in the second quarter, we went to a 13 trap just to get us going because we were kind of slow, weren't into the game flow. That got us going a little bit, got transition offense. Then after that, our offense came to us a lot easier, and we started picking up our defense a lot more, which we need to do throughout the season.
Now, another thing that really helped in the second quarter was you started to get the ball and started to score some points.
Yeah, I just started to get more aggressive, looking for the ball more. My teammates found me, and we just started scoring more. That's what we needed to do.
I took a little shot at Tim last time. You had the only three-pointer in the game, but Tim, you were really cranking in your threes today. Matter of fact, I think Stu said you had 5 3-point baskets and then a 3-point play.
Yeah, all week, basically, I've been working on my 3-point shot because I know that's what I got to do to step up my game. And this week, earlier, we had a meeting, and that's what I had to do to step up and what we had to do to finish out strong in this season. And I stepped up, and I was feeling it tonight.
Now, when we saw you play against West, you had a lot of points. You had a very short team. This Marcel is a big body inside for Preble, yet you still were able to get your points.
Yes, Preble was very physical. They were keying up on me, but you just keep fighting, and sooner or later things will fall. And when other teammates score, it makes it a lot easier for me.
You got Hartman in the lane for a nice, easy jump shot, and all of a sudden he's out beyond the 3-point line cranking in a 3. What's up with that?
I don't know. He must have been feeling it. All the drama from football must be carrying over, so he can step out now.
Hey, guys, I want to thank you for stopping over. It was a great comeback tonight. Nice win. We're going to send it back to Stu for the wrap-up.
All right, Marty, first of all, for Green Bay Preble tonight, they fall to 3-10 in conference play, 7-12 overall. They were led by Tim Vandenheuvel, who scored 10. Vandenheuvel with 14. Guay had 10. Ryan Guzinato scored 9 tonight, 7 for Josh Ryan. Rentmeester was 6. Lind was 6 as well. Marcel 4, and Josh Zill with a basket, 58 points for Green Bay Preble. For the victorious Sheboygan South Red Wings, it was Scott Murphy with 24 leading all scorers. Tim Stubbe added 20. Those were the only 2 players in double figures, although both hit the 20s. Will Hartman had 9. Eric Donoval 6. B.J. Harry, Admir Abisovic, and Dan Teller each had a basket and a single free throw for Adam Koenig. All told, South with 66 points. They run their record to 9-10 on the year, 6-7 in Valley play. We'll be back here next Thursday to see the Manitowoc Sheboygan South Conference finale and a chance for the Red Wings to finish the season at 500. Another great job tonight by our crew, Brian Andrews, Andrew McKillips, and Kerry Kautzer in the truck. For my partner, the Guru, Mike Martin, I'm Stu Hoffensberger. Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and so long.